The Lepchas are the indigenous people of the areas, spreading across eastern Nepal to southern Bhutan and extending to the hilly regions of West Bengal and Sikkim. The Lepchas call their land Himalayan, which means the land of hidden paradise. The Lepchas are said to be born out of the virgin snow of Mount Khangchenzonga by the creator Itbo Debo Rum. The male created by her is Bongthing and the first female being Nazong, and the present community considers them as ancestors. The Bongthings are the traditional healers of the Lepcha community. They are the mediators between the spirits, deities and the humans.
एउटा चाहिँ बर्न बोङथिङ चाहिँ उसलाई भगवान आफैले छानेको शुद्ध उसलाई चाहिँ सपनामा इत्यादिमा दिन्छ तिम्रो यो दबाई चाहिँ यो है भनेर अनि तिमीले यो गर्दा चाहिँ त्यो चाहिँ बर्न बोङथिङ बाई बर्थ क्रिएटेड बाई द क्रिएटर लर्न बङथिङ मिस तपाईँ जस्तो हामी जस्तो लर्न बङथिङ भनेको चाहिँ एक दुसराको अलिअलि सिकेर चाहिँ अलिकति मोटामोटी संस्कृतमा पर्फेक्ट भएको चाहिँ लर्न बङथिङ हो।
In addition to these, they are responsible for keeping the evil spirits away from the community, and they are the main pillar for preserving the Lepcha tradition. The ritual of Chu Rum Faat has been celebrated for the prosperity of the Lepcha community. They have been practicing it from the time immemorial and want to pass it on to the future generation and preserve the age-long tradition.
छोरा नाति पलातीहरूले उसलाई सिकोस् जानोस् बुझोस् भनेर चाहिँ सबैतिर फ्लास गरेर चाहिँ यो ओपनली गरेको एक्चुअली यो हाम्रो च्यु रम फात जुन चाहिँ भन्छ नि यो हामीले घरमा पनि गर्छौँ हाम्रा लेप्चाहरूको घरको वरिपरि जानुभयो भने तपाईँले सानसानो डेराहरू जङ्गलहरू पाउँछ।
Songa bi Chu Rum Faat tamle kai chu le kai sa mo chu de swing nan han swing klur phang wan han chu sa yok ka dok rin na le tek dam chu de tek klung kai chu de kan om ben na di kai de chu de rong tam rong ni dong nya rong ting sa ik dang de chu.
The festival of Chu Rum Faat is very precious and holds a significant religious vitality, but simultaneously it brings social solidarity at the community level. The elders intend and ask the present generation to learn the rituals and follow them sincerely, so the culture gets revived every time they meet. Everyone plays their own part, right from the children to women and men, who try to make the festival a successful one.
Kamri mo uyong, guntiong dom sa kamri mo uyong. Sabriangre Liang Song Tamsang Murong Boshi. And Shuman Sung Goyong, Aris Satsing Gunongba, Chu Rum Faat, Kaisa Gunren Atin Kaisa Asung Yimbay, Shumanagong Kaisa Ayido, Kaisa Abonaka, Kaisa Amunaka, Kaisa Bujonaka, Kaisa Munjunaka, Kaisa Chukung Naka, Kaisa Nukung Naka, Kaisa New Thing Song Naka, Kaisa Pumking Song Naka, mituk Lena, Are Sumbadibu, Mobadibu, Kaisa Chu Rum Faat, Sorong Lakayo, Aman Gurung Lakayo, Abaman Sung.
As the time for the ritual approaches near, the men keep themselves occupied with their responsibilities. The first fruit of the season are kept at their respective places. As the altar is now set and ready for the ritual, the Bongthing lights the incense stick as to mark it being proper. Soon, the crowds gather and welcome the head Bongthing along with the other guests. The little children very happily greet and welcome them and receive their blessing. The head Bongthing examines the altar and sees if everything is up to the mark, and he asks for certain last-minute adjustments. After that, he begins with his prayer. The altar of the ritual is divided into two parts. The upper part signifies Mount Khangchenzonga and the other snowy peaks around it. Each clan has been allotted a peak and correspondingly a lake to the female clan. This clan has been divided by the creator herself, Itbo Debo Rum. Below the main altar lies the longchuk, or the upright stone. It is worshipped to invoke the gods and demons. Offering of blood and chi is given here. To Lepchas, this longchuk is a sacred symbol. The Lepchas, or the Wrongs, are said to have been born from the snow of Khangchenzonga and call themselves Mutanchi Rongkup, which translates as beloved children of God. The Lepchas make the replicas of the mountain with freshly cooked rice and set them upon the altar, along with the replicas of the two rivers Rangit and Rongyo. Patang, the traditional weapon of the Lepchas, is placed on the altar. Other weapons like kukuri, bows and arrows, and even musical instruments can be placed along with the patang in order to honor it.
हिमालय त अति नै एकदम नै उलाई त अब के भन्नु तीबाट उत्पत्ति भएको मर्दा पनि जन्मिँदा पनि तीबाट नै आएको दिएको त्यो हिमालय उसबाट नै हिउँबाट नै मर्दा पनि ती जान्छ यति विश्वास छ एकदम नै विश्वास छ.
Now, coming back to the ritual, as the Bongthing offers prayers to the mountains, the processional song leads to the special prayer. The processional prayers leads us to the genesis of cultural heritage and cherished history of the Lepchas. All the Bongthings start to offer their prayers to the deities. After the required prayers, now it's time to offer sacrifices. A rooster and a hen is taken for this purpose, both having a symbolic meaning attached to it. A rooster alarms at dawn that the sun has shone upon the peak of Mount Khangchenzonga to the Lepchas. The next ritual which follows is the prediction where the eggs are required. These eggs are then cracked open. If the yolk turns out to be normal, it symbolizes a good year ahead. If it turns out to be spoiled, or especially if it possesses red spots, the coming year is assumed to be troublesome. The eggs, along with their sacrifice, are taken to be cooked. Meanwhile, at the lower altar, which has a stone pillar named Longchuk, is offered blood and feathers of the hen and the rooster sacrificed. After the cooked sacrifices are brought back and kept on the upper altar, the Bongthing then mixes the sacrifice with eggs and rice, and the ritual continues. As the ritual comes to an end, the Bongthings pay their last tribute and ask the spirits to return back to their abode. They ask for forgiveness and make a humble request and thank them for their presence during the ritual. Now, they respectfully bid farewell and shake the sugarcane and bamboo stems which is attached to the altar vibrantly, symbolizing that the ritual has come to an end.